Hello and welcome back to this channel. Dear students, this topic is single phase fully controlled rectifier for R load, that means for resistive load. This circuit is also called single phase full bridge converter for resistive load. From the exam point of view, you may expect the question like this. Draw and explain the operation of fully controlled rectifier, single phase fully controlled rectifier with R load along with suitable waveforms. So this is the corresponding circuit diagram. Why it is called a bridge circuit? See, this type of connection is called a bridge circuit. Here we have used 4 SCRs, SCR 1, 2, 3 and 4. इस पॉइंट से हम लोग आउटपुट मेजर कर रहे हैं. दिस इज कॉल्ड आउटपुट ऑफ ब्रिज सर्किट वेयर वी हैव शोन रेजिस्टेंस R is connected. So across resistance R, we are supposed to measure the output voltage. This is denoted by V0. Sometimes it is also denoted by VL, that is load voltage. At the input side, we are going to apply single phase AC supply. Now about the waveforms, we know that like the earlier converters, what we have studied in earlier videos, this is the input signal which is pure sine wave. We know that from 0 to pi, we are getting positive half cycle, then pi to 2 pi, we are getting negative half cycle. This is about the input voltage, that is V in. This is graph of V in versus omega t. Now ड्यूरिंग पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल, हम लोग सिर्फ पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल की बात करें, दैट मीन्स द साइकिल फ्रॉम 0 to pi. ड्यूरिंग पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल, this polarity will be plus, this polarity will be minus. Now observe the diagram carefully. ये polarity plus है, it means SCR4 will be reverse biased as well as ये negative है. So due to this, SCR2 will be reverse biased, whereas SCR1 and SCR3 will be in forward biased. But do recall the basic things what we have studied earlier. We have to apply a certain gate pulse at a firing angle alpha. So it is not sufficient that SCR are forward biased, but whenever you will apply the gate pulse, then now onwards after that SCR will start conducting. तो पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल में SCR1 और SCR3 फॉरवर्ड बायस हो जाएंगे, बट फ्रॉम 0 to अल्फा दे विल बी इन फॉरवर्ड ब्लॉकिंग मोड. At alpha, we are assuming that we are going to apply the gate voltage pulse. Due to this, look at this waveform. ये जो waveform है, this is the waveform of load voltage, that is V0 or VL versus omega t. तो 0 to alpha, even though SCR1 and 3 are forward biased, they will not start conducting. अल्फा एंगल पे हम लोग गेट पल्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. सो आफ्टर दैट कंडक्शन ऑफ SCR1 and SCR3 will start and you are getting the waveform like this, which is similar to this waveform. So this happens between alpha to pi. Similar type of waveform you will be getting for the current. So current waveform will be again from alpha to pi, because just now we discussed between alpha to pi you are getting the conduction for SCR1 and 3. इसलिए यहाँ पे लिखा है SCR1 and 3 will be conducting during the positive half cycle. अब ड्यूरिंग पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल जैसे यहाँ पे प्लस है, SCR1 और SCR3 कंडक्शन स्टार्ट करेंगे. सो डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट विल बी लाइक दिस, थ्रू दिस R, यहाँ पे प्लस माइनस होगा, एंड देन थ्रू SCR3 एंड बैक टू द ट्रांसफॉर्मर. This is the direction of current flowing through the load resistance R. This happens during positive half cycle. Now, during negative half cycle, the polarities will be reversed. तो यहाँ पे माइनस हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे प्लस हो जाएगा. So during negative half cycle, observe the things carefully. ये जो रेड इंक से मैंने बनाया, ये सिर्फ पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल के लिए है. नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल के लिए ये नेगेटिव, दिस नेगेटिव will be provided to SCR1, anode of SCR1. So SCR1 will be reverse biased. Similarly SCR3 will be also reverse biased, क्योंकि ये पॉजिटिव और ये कैथोड को कनेक्ट किया SCR3 के. So these two SCRs, SCR1 and SCR3 will be reverse biased, whereas SCR2, क्योंकि देख लो कनेक्शन ये पॉजिटिव, ये SCR2 को अप्लाई किया. So SCR2 and SCR4 will be forward biased. Due to this, the flow of current will be like this, जो मैं ब्लैक इंक से दिखा रहा हूं. The flow of current will be like this through SCR4, then through this load resistance R, and again through this SCR4 and back to the source. ये जो black ink से मैंने बनाया है, this is the flow of current during negative half cycle. Look at this waveforms during negative half cycle, means from pi to 2 pi, SCR2 and SCR4 will start conducting. Similar type of waveform you will be getting for the current, that is output current. Now, जैसे मैंने बताया, SCR2 and SCR4 will start conducting, but this conduction will be again depend on the firing angle alpha. तो ये pi से conduction नहीं start होगा, rather it will be starting from pi plus alpha and the conduction will be till 2 pi. अगेन द साइकिल रिपीट्स, मतलब फिर से पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल आ जाएगा तो 2 पाई प्लस अल्फा के बाद कंडक्शन होगा, यहाँ पे भी 2 पाई प्लस अल्फा के बाद आउटपुट करंट का वेवफॉर्म आएगा एंड द साइकिल रिपीट्स. Now, from the exam point of view, if it is asked to draw the waveform for firing angle alpha is equals to 90 degree, the waveform will remain same. Only the thing is that since alpha is 90, तो ये waveform यहाँ से start होगा ऐसे. Remaining all the explanation and everything will be same. Next part is performance or analysis of this circuit. First, we will discuss the calculation of average output voltage. It is denoted by VDC or V average. We know that the standard formula to calculate average value is 1 by pi integration, in this case alpha to pi V0 d theta. As we discussed in earlier videos, you can use the variable d theta or d omega t, one and the same thing. And we have the equation of V0, that is output voltage, Vm sine omega t or sine theta in this case. If you are using variable d theta, then Vm sine theta. Now, why the limits are alpha to pi? Very simple. Just now we discussed conduction of SCR, whether it is SCR 1 and 3 or SCR 2 and 4 in negative half cycle. Every time conduction is basically from alpha to pi. It is not from 0 to pi. So, I have simply put the value of V0, that is Vm sine theta. Let us solve this integration. So, Vm can be taken out since it is constant. So, Vm upon pi integration sin theta d theta. जो भी required formula integration बहुत simple है. I have already written integration of sin theta is minus cos theta. So, this can be written as Vm upon pi then minus cos theta. Limits are alpha to pi. Let us put the limits. So, it becomes Vm upon pi inside the bracket minus cos. First put the upper limit. So, cos pi minus, while putting the lower limit we have to put minus sign, but already minus sign is there, so minus minus become plus cos alpha. We know that value of cos pi is minus 1, already there is a minus sign, so minus minus become plus. So final equation of VDC or V average is Vm upon pi, ये वैल्यू 1 हो जाएगा, cos pi minus 1 है, minus minus become plus, so it is 1 plus cos alpha. This is the equation of average output voltage. Now, if you want to calculate average output current, then we know that, recall the basic things. ये calculations बहुत simple है, basic formula याद रखना है. Current is voltage upon resistance. So, in this case, directly I can write I average or IDC is this voltage divided by resistance. That means it becomes simply Vm upon pi R in the bracket 1 plus cos alpha. So, these are the corresponding equations of average output voltage and average output current. Second parameter is RMS output voltage. Basic formula is VRMS is equals to 1 by pi integration alpha to pi. हम लोगों ने already discuss किया है. Why the limits are alpha to pi? Let us recall it once again. Because conduction of SCRs is from alpha to pi. So limits are alpha to pi, V0 square d theta and bracket raised to 1/2. You can well write this entire thing inside the square bracket, which is same as bracket raised to 1/2. Now we have the standard formula of V0, Vm sin theta. जैसे पहले भी हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया है. If you are using the variable omega t, then this will be Vm sin omega t, and inside the integration it will be d of omega t. Okay, so I have simply put the value of V0 over here. It becomes Vm sin square theta d theta. अब जो required formula calculations के लिए I have made a list of these formulas. To solve the integration, I have to make use of this identity. Sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2. So let us put this value to new equation can be written as Vrms is equals to 1 by pi इंटीग्रेशन अल्फा टू पाई. अब देखो ये वीएम स्क्वायर कांस्टेंट है, इट कैन बी वेल टेकन आउटसाइड द इंटीग्रेशन, तो यहां पे मैं वीएम स्क्वायर लिखता हूं, वीएम स्क्वायर. रिमेनिंग टर्म इज sin स्क्वायर थीटा. वी हैव टू मेक यूज ऑफ दिस आइडेंटिटी 1 माइनस cos 2 थीटा अपॉन 2. तो यहां पे मैं लिखता हूं 1 माइनस cos 2 थीटा. इसको और एक ब्रैकेट बना देते हैं, डिवाइडेड बाय 2 है, 2 इज अगेन कांस्टेंट, तो ये भी बाहर लिख सकते हो, तो यहां पे मैं 2 एडजस्ट करता हूं. ऑब्जर्व दिस फॉर्मूला, इट इज 1 माइनस cos 2 थीटा अपॉन 2. ये 2 भी बाहर लिया इंटीग्रेशन के, एंड इंटीग्रेशन इज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू थीटा, तो यहां पे d थीटा लिख दिया, ब्रैकेट रेज टू 1/2. नाउ लेट अस परफॉर्म दिस इंटीग्रेशन लाइक दिस, मेक इट सिंपल. आई विल राइट इट लाइक दिस, vm स्क्वायर अपॉन 2 पाई और एक ब्रैकेट बना देते हैं. फर्स्ट इंटीग्रेशन अल्फा टू पाई 1 डी थीटा माइनस सेकेंड इंटीग्रेशन अल्फा टू पाई कॉस 2 थीटा डी थीटा एंड ब्रैकेट रेज टू 1/2. लेट अस सॉल्व दिस इंटीग्रेशंस सेपरेटली. जैसे ये टर्म है 1 डी थीटा, इसका इंटीग्रेशन simply theta आएगा, limits are alpha to pi, so this becomes pi minus alpha. Very simple, upper limit minus lower limit, integration of d theta is theta. तो ये आंसर पहले टर्म का आ गया. For second term which is cos 2 theta, look at the formula, integration of cos theta d theta is equals to sin theta, लेकिन यहाँ पे cos 2 theta है, so it becomes sin 2 theta upon 2 and limits are alpha to pi. So if you put the limits, it becomes sin 2 pi minus sin 2 alpha upon 2. We know that sin 2 pi 0, so this term gets vanished. Now we have got the answer of integration of first term. So let me write this new equation as vm square upon 2 pi. This answer is pi minus alpha. तो ये आंसर मैं यहां पे लिखता हूं पाई माइनस अल्फा. ऑलरेडी माइनस साइन इज देयर, ये टर्म कैंसिल हो गया बिकॉज साइन 2 पाई 0. अगेन माइनस साइन इज देयर, ये माइनस और ये माइनस प्लस हो जाएंगे, प्लस साइन 2 अल्फा अपॉन 2 एंड ब्रैकेट रेज टू 1/2. If you want, you can well simplify it further by taking this Vm square outside the square root sign, because this is as if square root sign. You can write it as Vm upon root. ये 2 भी यहाँ पे ले सकते हो, but up to this stage the calculations are sufficient. So this is the equation of RMS output voltage. So dear students, that's it for today's session. So thank you. Thanks a lot for watching this video.